Hey Faithbox family, I'm Maggie and we're on day 7 of our Everyday Faith this month on the theme of fear. And today's Everyday Faith is a scripture that comes from 1 John 4:18. And the verse here says, "Such love has no fear because perfect love expels all fear. If we are afraid, it is for fear of punishment. And this shows that we have not fully experienced his perfect love." And the Devo here says, one of the greatest misnomers in Christianity is the belief that the opposite of fear is faith. While this sounds good on the surface, it is not biblically accurate. The truth is that fear is a feeling and faith is a choice. This means that faith is something you can choose to have despite the fears you feel. So if that's the case, then what is the opposite of fear? Notice what John wrote: perfect love expels all fear. Throughout John's letter and the whole of Scripture, we're repeatedly told that love is what drives away fear. Specifically, it's God's love for us and in us that expels all fear. When we know we are fully loved and we have experienced the fullness of God's love, there is no room for fear in our lives. The problem is that fear and love occupy the same space in our hearts. So the challenge is learning to let God's love fill that space so that fear is driven out. I just love that really what we're learning here is that the opposite of fear is God's love. And so when we choose to not be fearful, we're able to experience his love even more. And so but despite all of that, even when we are fearful, we are still loved. And I just love that this is another reminder to us that God's love truly covers all, and that every single time we feel fearful, we can just be reminded that his love will drive that fear out, and that we are loved no matter our circumstance, no matter what we're going through, no matter what we have done, no matter what part of our lives we need to have redeemed and forgiven. We are still loved despite all of that. And I hope this gives you some encouragement and just a little boost in your heart today, knowing that no matter what you're going through, what you've done, where you've been, you are loved, and his love will continue to expel the fear in your life each and every day. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for the next day of Everyday Faith.